Now here's where things really get interesting because I think these are the hardest categories to pick right now. Best rock performance, because this is the most interesting, and I honestly think this is some of the best songs to have come out this year, and the fact that none of them really got nominated is crazy to me. But best rock performance between Fiona Apple, Shamika, Big Thief, not Phoebe Bridgers, Kyoto, Steps by Haim, Stay High, Brittany Howard, and Grace Potter, Daylight.
To be honest, this category is hard.
This was a very hard category for me because all of these
I
songs,
actually got it kind of right.
the only one I would kind of not put in there would be Big Thief, not kind of by the numbers, but
Hmm.
the rest of these songs, really fucking good. Like, really good.
I don't really know how to gauge this one. Like,
And they're really different from each other. So I don't really know which direction we're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
really different. Like, Shamika is so different. Like, Fiona Apple by herself is just so different from Brittany Howard and Haim. I think it's between those three. Personally, I think Phoebe could win, but I don't. I feel like I'd be doing the disservice if they didn't give it to Haim over Phoebe.
It would definitely be doing a disservice, but I could see it winning just because she is kind of like the up and coming it girl. I think they're trying to push her out a little bit. So, but like you said, those other songs are really fucking good. Like, really good.
Like,
And
Stay High is wow. I love that song. I still love that song.
I do. But I don't know if she can win this category.
And that's what messed me up though, is because I thought about how much I like that song, and then had to think about it not being good enough to win. Um, Especially because Fiona Apple is such an American staple, and this is almost like,
She's kind of the artist, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
if they're gonna go like the artist route, I can definitely see her winning. If you're gonna go kind of like the popular route, she wouldn't win in this category.
nah, she wouldn't. But that artist shit she was
I'm
doing.
saying, like, the artistry shit is like, where are we gonna go here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Like,
Because that's a performance. What she was doing was because this is like,
there's
I don't know.
it's not like it's hard to describe that song. Like, I really can't. It's just really fucking good.
And kind of inspirational. Like, you're like, all right, but weird.
But Steps is so good too.
Actually, when I heard Steps, that made me be like, all right, they need to win. They need to take home a trophy. Like, Heim deserves. I'm
And,
gonna have to pick Heim. I think
and honestly, Daylight is
there's a group of
really,
them.
really
It's like,
good.
how do you beat a group?
Like, Daylight is really, really good. I just think it wasn't nearly popular enough.
Yeah.
So you're going Haim, huh? So I'm gonna go artist route then. I'm gonna say Fiona sneaks this one.
Oh wow. We picked. All right. So no Phoebe.
This was the hardest category for me by far. Like, I like too many of these songs equally.
Yeah. And
I'm
it
gonna say
makes me
no
feel
Phoebe
bad.
because these other ones are like kind of legacy acts that haven't necessarily gotten their recognition from the Grammys,
Yeah.
but they've always been known to be like really good. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. That's where it's like tough. Like, it's kind of just like, it'd be nice for you to get it, but I mean, it'd be crazy if Fiona kind of cleaned up. Like, if they went the artist route in the Grammys, Fiona could walk away with a couple.
easily. Um, best rock song: Kyoto by Phoebe Bridgers, Lost in Yesterday, Tame Impala, Not Big Thief, Shamika, Fiona Apple, and Stay High, Brittany Howard.
A little weird.
I'm gonna go Kyoto.
Mm, okay. Mm,
I'm not sure, but I'm going Kyoto.
all right. Um, see,
Like, my
best rock
order,
song.
I think my order could really be flipped. Like, Phoebe wins best rock performance, and then Fiona wins best rock song. Or
Well,
either.
I'm trying to like, cause I'm like, I might take your Fiona for this one. I'm like, yo, Fiona might have to get this one then, cause but then like Brittany Howard, I wanted her to win, but to be honest, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Fiona. She's kind of that's a standout track too.
Yeah. Best rock album, Fontaine's
Oh,
DC.
actually, a little thing about that, Shamika, did you hear?
Yeah, Shamika put out a song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's called Shamika Said,
yeah,
and it's like featuring on album.
yeah.
I just thought that was great.
No, it was by far one of the coolest things I've seen musically this year.
Yeah.
That whole, whatever. But best rock album, Hero's Death by Fontaine's DC, Kiwanuka by Michael Kiwanuka, Daylight by Grace Potter, Sound and Fury, Sturgill Simpson, and The New Abnormal by The Strokes. Only album I actually
Interesting.
heard here was Grace Potter's, and it was really, really good. So I'm just gonna say her, even though I'm not sure if she'll win.
Yeah, I didn't hear everybody's project on this one. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's the Strokes, right? I gotta give it to the Strokes. I didn't hear everybody else's album, so I have no idea.
You should listen to Grace Potter. Her voice is crazy.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Daylight. No, that's right. Did I hear that?
You might have heard the song Daylight.
Yeah, I think I just heard the song. I didn't listen to the whole album. But that song is good.
It's really good.
Okay, so there's an album with that same vibe. Ooh, Over the Strokes? That's tough. I'm gonna go with the Strokes still, just because I don't know.
All right, this is another very tough category for me. Best alternative album, Hyperspace Beck, Fetch the Bolt Cutters, Fiona Apple, Punisher, Phoebe Bridgers, Jamie, Brittany Howard, and The Slow Rush, Tame Impala. You know how much I love Tame Impala's Slow Rush album.
Yeah,
But I don't know. Phil beat out Phoebe and Fiona.
yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I want to give Phoebe a thing, but I just don't know if I can give it to her over Fiona as a project. I'm gonna have to give it to Fetch the Bolt Cutters because I really think that they're gonna reward her for her effort this time around.
So you're just gonna ignore Tame, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh. Say Fiona.
Fiona. Who was your pick?
Fiona.
Oh, so you're just gonna copy me, huh?
No, I was headed that way anyways. All right. Last three. Dance Recording, On My Mind by Diplo. My High, Disclosure, Flume, The Difference. Both of Us by Jada G, I think, and 10% by K Tronada. This was also a very hard one for me because they all slap.
That's dance recording. Right.
Yeah, best dance recording.
Damn. Because you were breaking up a little bit, I couldn't hear all the things. Dance electronic. Okay. Oh,
I went K
I
Tronada.
bet you gonna pick Flume, huh?
I went K Tronada. Even though that
Oh,
Flume.
you went K Tronada. Oh, you slide W.
That Flume
That
does.
was like,
Do not get me wrong. That's another snub. Toro y Moi didn't get in. Let me just chill.
oh yeah. 070 Shake either. I thought 070 might get a
I
little.
knew she wouldn't because nobody talked about her album.
Yeah.
Because Kanye didn't do shit to promote his artist.
But that shit was so good, man. It was like
People didn't even talk about it the next week. That's how I knew it wasn't gonna get nominated.
um, let's see. My High was all right. Both of us. Nah, that Caliuchis is probably my favorite song on it too. The K Tronada, I guess. So I'm gonna have to go with that. Honestly, I like her whole vibe on that song. It was just wavy.
All right, just gonna copy me. That's cool.
Yeah.
Best dance / electronic album: Kick One maybe by Arca, Planets Mad by Bauer, Energy, Disclosure, Bubba, K Tronada, Good Faith, Maddie. I'm going K Tronada again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think this is a year to finally break through.
Yeah, but I don't. Did you hear a couple of these other albums?
I heard Maddie.
Well, Arca and Bauer brought some heat. Yeah, you're gonna have to listen to them shits. I'm gonna tell you right now, you might even fuck with it. It's like, whoa. Well, Arca is kind of experimental, actually. It's almost like you know how FKA Twigs had that Magdalene album, when it was like real experimental a little bit. It's got vibes like that, but like with more EDM focus, like more electronic focus. So it's kind of like really wavy shit.
Well,
And
I haven't heard him, so I can't. Got nothing to base it off of. So, but I did hear K Tronada.
All right, I'm gonna have to go with
he's buzzing heavily.
That's true. I think I'm gonna have to go with Planets Mad.
Who's that, Bauer?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Last one is comedy.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find it. All right. Black Mitzvah by Tiffany Haddish, which the title alone isn't funny. I Love Everything, Patton Oswalt, The Pale Torch, Jim Gaffigan, Paper Tiger, Bill Burr, and 23 Hours to Kill, Jerry Seinfeld. I'm gonna say Paper Tiger.
Interesting. That's a good pick. I'm gonna just go with Seinfeld because it's Seinfeld.
Even if it's not funny, I got you.
I don't think they care at this point. I mean,
nobody was talking about it, but people were talking about Paper Tiger.
That's true. I mean, Black Mitzvah people were talking about.
I just don't think she's funny, so I'm not gonna give it to her.
I didn't hear Patton Oswalt. I haven't heard about him in a minute. He's a weird comedian, but Bill Burr deserves it, so I wouldn't be mad. That would be dope. But just to keep it separated, I'm gonna go ahead and rock with my man Jerry.
All right.
Jerry on the boring tip.